Hello. Just do the last bit of the game loading up and have a quick drink. It's starting to get warm again here in Britain. To the point it's actually quite sunny. Oh yeah, there's a new event starting today as well. Those the Explorers Celebration, which is the where is it?
Examiner's quorum needs 3 members. You both know this.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about this quest.
Not
Right, let me move over here so I can.
It's not just superstition, Soraville. We
Ah,
need
good evening.
outside perspective.
So I'm just gonna move over here so I can do this without.
We just randomly recruit the next adventurer.
God, they're loud if I could be heard all the way over here. Alright. Didn't get a chance to do this today, so I'm gonna have to. Oh god, yeah, all my stuff that's comes in the emails. I have to make sure I do this. What's sold? Alright, so it's just basic style page. Basic style page, basic style page, basic. Okay, so nothing fancy, no mega sales or anything, but that's okay. Can't have it all the time. Right, now what I need to do is dump everything into the bank. Meant to do this earlier, completely forgot.
A moment.
I've been reading up over as well about the more about the companion stuff. It's looking like they won't be mega what's the word I'm looking for? Like they won't allow you to, you're not going to swamp through everything. They're not going to be draw-droppingly amazing, but they're going to be good for players like myself who, whilst we don't mind doing dungeons, now it's we prefer to play at our own pace, because sometimes I just like going off, especially if I'm doing it off stream. I just like going off doing like treasure hunting or harvesting, and it's not fair if someone else is with me, like a person, and they want to go off and do dungeons and I don't. So it's like, no, that's fine. If I want to do a dungeon run, I'll play Final Fantasy 14, which is actually again not too bad at that. But if I just want to play an MMO, a basic MMO, I'll play ESO, and I'm quite enjoying it. Sometimes I will go into a dungeon, sometimes I will help somebody out who's fighting a world boss, like I did the other day with that giant Endrick, the elk-like thing, a couple of others, and we like sort of like, good day, and then we go off and do our separate things. That's why I like playing MMOs, is when you have those encounters, like, you don't even know the person's name, you're just going along, you're helping to take down a world boss or a dragon and things like that, and then once you're done, boom, everyone goes off and does their own thing. That's why I play MMOs. It's because of those sort of interactions, not so much the like the guild stuff and things like that. But I don't have problems if people want to play it like that. I just like doing my own thing, and then every so often, working alongside people. I don't like being forced into doing it generally. Although, ironically, Final Fantasy 14's kind of cured me of that. Now I've realised I do it because I want to do it. Okay, so let's put all these in the bank first of all. Oh, and yeah, I've got myself the new Mass Effect game, but I'm setting myself a rule that I am not to play it until I have got to the end of the Final Fantasy 14 current storyline, and I think I'm about 12, maybe 14 quests away from the end of the storyline. And I'm going to be playing Mass Effect again. That's my off-stream game. I'll still be keeping ESO as my on-stream game, but Mass Effect Legendary is going to be my off-stream game for a little bit. I'm going to sort of just like rotate between them, and then probably not get any sleep for 2 weeks as I binge play it. So let's get all this done. I've got my buff going on. There's also an in-game buff because of the event. Right. That's all that done. Right, let's crack on. So over here, there's a dead body.
So you'll be joining us. Good. Call me Lorne. No need for flowery titles. We Altmer have too many
That's
names already.
that armor.
I'm glad you're here. Outsiders often make the best adminins. A fresh pair of eyes will be essential here. More essential than usual.
I'm sorry, but that armor is beautiful. The design of it. And, I mean, it looks mostly ceremonial, but it does look really freaking good. As we've said multiple times, the armor and clothing design in this game is top tier.
It's a long and depressing story, one I'm not keen to recount. For now, just know that whoever murdered Halimorian took great pains to make it look like the work of the Ghost of the Green. A killer that Somerville and I apprehended decades ago.
Yeah, all right. What about this murder reminds you of the Ghost of the Green?
The ghost always left a signature to let us know it was him. He killed each victim with a single wood elf arrow to the heart, then laid a fern over the body.
Yeah, calling card.
The fern is here, but the shot was sloppy, and the arrow is of high elven make. It's odd.
Oh, what do you need this one to do?
I need to examine the body in more detail. Can you do a sweep of the vineyard?
Give me a broom.
If you find anything, blow this whistle. It also might be worth questioning people in town. They'll be more forthcoming with an outsider.
Yep. So that is my armor. And then there's her armor. And seriously, that armor is freaking dope. That really is. And his. Okay, now I'm in a quandary. Which armor do I prefer? Actually, no, I need to get a screenshot, so press the right button. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. Fantastic. I mean, that the blue trim does look cool, but that's like, yeah. No, I'm getting distracted. Oh, somebody wearing a kilt.
What do you want? The Revelator's already questioned me and cut me loose. I just want to be here if something exciting happens.
Wait, so you think this is exciting?
You don't?
No.
The Ghost of the Green has returned. Zen's avenging champion. Of course it's exciting. These longlegs thought they executed him years ago, but now he's back, ready to dole out Deepwood justice.
So you think Halimorian had it coming?
New around here, eh? Halimorian was a sap-ass dandy, slapping wood elves with one hand and groping them with the other.
Oh.
The Ghost of the Green just did what the prosecution wouldn't. Good riddance.
Ah, I think so. He's one of those types. Okay. So Halimorian treated Wood Elves poorly. You think that's why he was murdered?
Murdered? No. Executed. Executed by a righteous hand. Just have a look around, outsider. I'll bet my horns you'll find evidence of misdeeds. This was a long time coming. Hopefully it put these other long-legged prigs on notice.
Okay, so assuming this dude's telling the truth, it sounds like... Yeah, it sounds like this person's basically... Well, I don't know if murder was the appropriate response, but you can kind of understand why, you know, if he keeps doing it and the guards aren't doing their work, it's like, look, you keep doing this stuff, you're going to get stabbed or shot, and oh look, he's now dead. I was wondering when my pet was there, it's my little minion.
Ah, you come to babble with Babblebrook? When came the killers? I had a look.
Okay. There's a lot to take in here. A lot. Wait, killers. You mean killer?
Babblebrook knows what Babblebrook sings. Why can't you make sense of things? A ghost did bring the vintner's end, but even wraiths can have a friend. Don't you see? Death comes in twos. Friends and killers both win and lose.
Alright, I see this is your thing, alright? I'm not judging. You know, because he does talk about himself in the third person, so I'm in no place to judge about this thing. So you're saying the Ghost of the Green had an accomplice?
Killers and killed are two, it's true. So near, the source of fear. But Babblebrook babbles too long, it seems. Best make haste, or we'll hear more screams.
Okay. You're an odd person, but I like you. He's what we would call eccentric. You know, it's not really harming anyone. A little bit odd, but you know what? Good for him. He's found his niche. He's found his thing, you know, in life.
It really is too bad about Halamorian. I told him he shouldn't be so free with his politics. It's a different climate now, after all. You have to watch what you say around people. On the upside, it's good to be rid of a rival vintner.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that there's a large portion of High Elves, the Altners, who are basically xenophobic and racist. Not all of them, but a large chunk of them. So he was a business rival, and this one guesses that makes you a suspect in his murder.
Oh, darling, you're a bit late to the party if that's why you're here. I already submitted my statement to the Revelators, and my alibi is thrice confirmed. To be honest, the only reason I'm still here is to find one of my servant girls.
Honestly, you know, when I first started playing this game, I did used to think that the High Elves were my favourite. Then I encountered the Khajiit, and it's like, no, I'm sold. I'm sold on the Khajiit. But now, I mean, I still like the Khajiit, but I'm leaning towards the Altma, sorry, the Dunmer, and the Argonians. They are interesting groups of people. Very interesting. Especially the Dunmer for multiple reasons. Now you. Wait. Oh, one of your servants went missing?
Yes, a charming young wood elf named Farrell. I only recently brought her on. She used to work for the late Halamorian, but there was some kind of incident. I don't know the details.
So if she stopped working for Halamorian, why would she be here?
According to my other servant girl, she often came back here to visit the friends she left behind. She'd attend Bosma suppers, midday revels in the grape fields, that sort of thing. I encourage my girls to take time for themselves, within reason.
Okay. So, so you do... Alright. So you do kind of look after your servants, which is a good sign. Alright. I'm actually starting to believe, again, I'm going to assume, unless proven otherwise, that she's telling us the truth. That she's not involved in anything, so... Something may have I think something may have happened to the servant. Either she's been involved, or she was used to get close to that other person.
Aren't you a cherry blossom? That would be lovely. Take care, Karen.
And I think she's slightly drunk as well. The way she's swaying a little bit. Yeah, if she wants to have a noonday drink. I ain't judging. Oh. Wow, they really didn't go far, did they? Okay, so that's one.
Another body. Delightful.
Oh dear. Blood on her hands and blouse. But no slashing wounds. This doesn't fit the pattern. The ghost always kills with a bow. This was spur of the moment. Unexpected. Maybe she fought back.
Why do you insist on puzzling these things over like an femme? You know the death memory ritual. It's a simple...
Enough, Sorville. You know that's forbidden.
Oh,
Admonin, look around and see if you can find the source of this blood.
death memory ritual. Wait, does that mean they can pick up the last thoughts sort of thing of the deceased? Because if that's the case, that's necromancy. And I'm pretty sure the Altmar are against necromancy as a rule. I could be wrong, but I think they are. Most of the groups are against necromancy. For obvious reasons, and whilst it can be used for good, there is far many more who use it for naughtiness. Nice little... This make a nice little place to camp. You got light there. It's sheltered away from the wind. so peaceful and quiet. Even the music is like, this just gives it that sort of, yes, welcome to paradise. Oh no, what's that? What was that film called? Hot Fuzz, where it's, you know, the main character gets sent to what appears to be an idyllic village, and it turns out it's like the you know, the #1 place in England for unsolved murders or something like that.
You found something? So did I. It looks like Fariel was strangled, not stabbed. This blood must be the attacker's. A sickle. Blood on the blade. She must have used it to defend herself. Then the attacker hid it. This blood could be the key.
It's a shame they don't really have forensics or anything in this world, but I mean, we can use the blood at the sickle to find out who the killer is, yes?
I intend to, yes. I'm a fair hand at alchemy. You'd be surprised how useful it can be in my line of work.
There you go.
I've caught more killers with flasks and alembics than I have with any sword. My husband used to say Sorry.
Something is wrong?
I suppose it's past time I told you. The ghost murdered 17 people before we caught him. His last victim was my husband.
Oh.
Soravil's wife committed suicide when she heard the news. They were having an affair, you see. It was a difficult time.
This one is sorry.
It's fine, I just... Now you see why we needed a neutral party.
You needed someone who could...
Let's
Yes.
get back on task. I'd like you to search Halamorian's villa. It's just southwest of here. He was unpopular. If we can find out why, we might be able to establish motive.
Okay. Yeah, that makes perfect sense now why they wanted the neutral party, somebody who could look at things objectively. And then along comes this devilishly handsome Khajiit to help them in their problems. So what's that? Glowy thing? Oh no, just a regular one. Oh yeah, there for the next 6-7 days is a bonus EXP and extra resources from harvesting nodes. Oh yeah, I'm going to be taking advantage of that. And as I might hello, any guards? Any guards? No? Right, okay, fine. Oh, okay, I've got to be careful. There's a person wandering around. No, I'm not going to attack her. She's done nothing wrong. It's not that I'm aware of. However, I will be helping myself as my consultancy fee, of course. Ooh, an unguent. Oh crap! I didn't realise that person was there. Oh well. Problem solved. Right, I've got one of those things that gets rid of my notoriety. Yeah, I didn't really want to do that. Yes, I do. I need to get some more though. I'm getting down to only like 20. Problem solved. That's why I occasionally go back and do work for the Thieves Guild to get more of those. Those things are really handy. Nice, nice, nice. Trying to think, what did the... There was a button, can't remember, no, I can't remember what button it was I pressed. What was it to? No, it wasn't that one. Wasn't that one. That one. There we go. So attacking innocence is allowed. Okay, so I forgot. When the red hand's showing, it means I can do the steppies.
Sorry, I don't mean to be checking up on you. I just think better when I walk. And the blood is still simmering in the alembic. It will be some time before I have the results. Did you find anything of use in Halamorian's villa?
Well, there's the mysterious dead body in one of the bedrooms. Don't ask me how that got there. This one had nothing to do with it, Khajiit is innocent of all crimes. But Khajiit also found this letter. Halamorian might have been abusing his wood elf workers. Ariel specifically.
From what I hear, the accusations are almost certainly true. So, Halamorian was making unwanted advances. Of course.
Of course.
The original ghost murder spree started with a high elf farmer who took liberties with his Bosmer laborers. We never published the details of that investigation.
Ooh.
It can't be a coincidence. This new ghost must be someone in the know. Someone close.
Somebody who knows some of the details, but not all of them. Which is why they got the arrow wrong. Any ideas?
None that I'm keen to share, not yet anyway. For now, let's go with what we know. The Wood Elves have motive. Soraville went down to the cottage east of here to look around. Meet him there, and see if you can shake anything loose. I have to think.
Good luck to you on that. So I need to check something. Oh, good. Yeah. Couldn't remember if I deleted the wrong. I got rid of a couple of add-ons today that I realised I wasn't using to help speed things up a little bit. I just suddenly thought, wait, did I get rid of the wrong one that I wanted to keep? Ooh, very nice. Oh, there's the guards. This is so just again chilled, relaxed. Nice, some water. Still a long way off on that achievement.
I assure you, Chief, it would bring me no joy to unleash our revelators on your new home, but I'll have to unless you let us take a look around.
Fine. But just one of you, your partner. Do your work, then leave us in peace.
One, then. I'll be sure to report your compliance to the Divine Prosecution.
Like we have a choice in the matter. Come, join me for a meal. Meat's fresh enough.
Delightful.
Alright, you want to sit on the floor and there's chairs there, right? No.
I suppose I'll stay here to break bread with the Chief while you have a look around. Not the way I wanted things to go, but we will simply have to adapt.
I'm not going to bring up the husband and wife thing because that's like, I have the feeling that was kind of not so much told in confidence, but yeah, that's not the sort of thing you just go, oh, by the way, I heard about your dead wife. So I'm going to mention there's some aspects.
Ah, yes. I hadn't even thought of that. A corrupt high elf merchant and an abused wood elf girl. There are certainly similarities.
Please indulge Khajiit. You do not find that suspicious?
I find everything suspicious.
Fair enough.
Whoever this killer is, they've obviously acquainted themselves with the ghost's history and methods. We kept most of those details secret, but unscrupulous revelators routinely sell those details to enthusiasts.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's like, ooh, does this mean we might have a copycat? I can say that, I'm a Khajiit. But what do you make of all of this?
Honestly, I think this is the work of a deranged and obsessive mind. One of these wood elves read about the ghost of the green, saw an opportunity for cultural glory, for immortality, and seized it. Even so, Lorne and I have to be sure.
What exactly should this one be looking for in the Bosma house?
Anything at all that could link this clan, or one of its members, to the murders of Halamorian or Fariel. None of these wood elves held Halamorian in high regard. We just need to find out if that enmity led to murder.
Do you have any advice for Velen?
Operate under the assumption that the killer was here, or still could be. Question everything you see and hear, and look out for any overt or subtle references to the ghost of the green.
Understood. Again, if I can liberate any goods, I will do. But not when somebody's standing right there. First of all, I need to use one of those. That shouldn't be there. What's that one? That needs to be sent to Bob, and it's a... Oh, there's a sconce. Oops. There we go. Keep pressing the wrong button. I need to do a complete rebind of half of my skill of those mod keybinds, and like write them down so I can just use them properly.
Who are you? Are you with the Divine Prosecution? My husband warned me you might come poking round.
Why did he think we were coming?
Halamorian hated us. He abused our children and tried to drive us off. Of course the High Elves would suspect us. And our son Kellan, he... Never mind, please just go. We don't want any trouble. We just want to live here in peace.
If your son is involved, he could be in danger. This one only wants to help him.
You really just want to keep him safe?
Oh yes, of course. Is this not the face of an honest Khajiit?
Well, I'm not supposed to say this, but Kellan has been going on about the ghost of the green for weeks now. You know boys and their masked heroes. I didn't think there was any harm in it. But now...
You think your son could be responsible for Halimorian's death?
No, of course not. He's a good boy. I only mean that it could look suspicious because of his interest in those old legends.
I see.
Besides, didn't the ghost of the green run around in a mad hunter's costume? Where would my son get something like that?
Please answer, Velen. Are you sure there is nothing else you want to tell me?
Yes, I'm sure. Look, you're free to look around. Just try to... We're simple men, we don't have much. Halimorian may have been a cruel bigot, but none of us would ever murder him for it. I swear.
I believe you. I truly believe you. There's the journal. I'm not going to read all that because there you go, let's get that book there. Let's see if there's anything in here. Olsen cart, no. Another lockpick. Sheet music. Alright. Okay, I swear he wasn't there when I came in. Right, because I've got stolen goods on me.
Anything.
Okay, got to keep that. Oh, I'm going to have to take that to the actual launderer because I want to keep that. That's fair. If I sell it, I can't get. Obviously, I can't put stolen goods in the bank. I mean, how they know it's stolen goods? It is a mission.
Bosma cuisine is truly revolting.
Well, you're a charming fellow, aren't you?
I bought us as much time as I could. I hope you found something useful.
Velen found this journal. Sinan definitely killed Halimori in it. It looks like he fled to a nearby shrine.
A shrine? There's an old shrine to Ifre west of here. the Red Temple. But from what Tarnamir told me, people rarely visit. Filled with wild animals or some such. I only know of one entrance, a cave nearby. Follow me.
After you did. Which if he's got some competence, you think, oh, nobody really goes there, I'm going to use that as a hideout. Okay. Into the catacombs. Russelfeld means Scarlet Shrine in some dialects of Admeris. So I was just thinking, saying, this is like, I've just had one of those derp moments. Oh, what's sold? Ooh. How much is that sold for? Oh! I just sold an item for 45,000 gold.
We should split up. Don't want this little scamp slipping out behind us. I can handle this gap easily. You search the other hall.
So yeah. 45,000 gold, that's nice.
No, wait! I did everything you asked! I just can't anymore! I'm not a killer! I only wanted to protect Farrell!
We could have worked such terrible wonders together. Pathetic. You, though, you're perfect. Tell Lorne her past is hunting her present. Yes, tell her that.
Oh. That's an interesting outfit he's got there.
What's happening? Am I?
You've been pierced by an arrow. Tell Evelyn everything you know. Quickly.
The ghost recruited me. Said he needed me. He gave me the costume. Told me to kill as he would. Alamorian hated us. Was going to kill us. I know it. After what he did to Fariel.
And that other dude who spoke in rhymes told us there was two. I thought he meant, two as in different parts of the times. No, he meant that literally there's two of them. Wait, how did he know? And Fariel, the Bosma god that was murdered.
Fariel is dead. Oh, divines. You've cursed me, haven't you? I only shot Alamorian, I swear it. Fariel was so kind. I wanted Alamorian to pay. I thought the Ghost of the Green was a hero. I wanted people to see me that way.
I'll tell Kishi who the real ghost is, the one who recruited you.
Never saw his face. He never said his name. I didn't need to know. I'd read the stories. I believed in him and he saw something in me. I never... Mother... I'm sorry.
Selen. We have 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Almost 3,000 healing potions. And you mean to say I couldn't have at least given him one? Preserve him? To keep him alive? $3,000 of them. Okay. Close to 3,000.
I was too slow. Damned Mer slipped right past me. Tall for a wood elf, and quick as a spooked hare. So, it really is the chief's son.
Not exactly. Selen is dead. killed by another Ghost of the Green.
Wait, what? What do you mean, another Ghost of the Green? The journal you showed me, did Kellan kill Halamorian or not?
He killed Halamorian, but only after he was recruited by this other Ghost of the Green. Like his apprentice.
What about the Wood Elf girl, Fariel? Did he kill her too?
Velen does not know. He took the arrow that killed them as evidence. Maybe Lorne can learn something from it.
Yes. Show her the arrow immediately. Perhaps she can compare Kellan's blood to the blood on Fariel's sickle. At the very least, we'll be able to determine if Kellan killed Fariel. I'll be along as soon as I'm able.
Good evening. Good luck to you, sir. Ooh, blue glowy flame. Right. So if it isn't Sealand, I mean, the way these sort of quests tend to work is we've probably already met the other Ghost of the Green. So who might it be? Grab that whilst I'm here. I'm just trying to think who it could be. At the moment, the only one I'm thinking it can't be are the two guards. You know, with the really cool armour. I mean, that just wouldn't make sense if it was them. I don't know, I'm second guessing myself. That's not going to be fun. Okay. There she is. Born.
You're back. And not a moment too soon. Do you have something for me?
Seriously, that... Yeah, man, look at the details on that. The little scale plating, the slight, almost rustic effect. A would have called Sinan killed Halamorian, but a second Ghost of the Green shot and killed Sinan.
A second ghost. I suspected as much. And he killed this Kellan with that
Oh, Kellan. I keep saying Kellan. It's
another
Kellan.
high elf hunting arrow, like the one that killed Halamorian. Kellan had motive. This second ghost provided the costume, the weaponry. But why?
He told Velen to tell you that your past is hunting your present.
So, this isn't about Halamorian. It isn't about the Wood Elves or Altmer prejudiced. It's about me. It's always been about me. I knew it. I knew this was too convenient. I also knew the Mer who killed Fariel couldn't be this Kellan.
How?
I just finished experimenting on the blood from Fariel's sickle. It was Altmer blood. This second ghost isn't some wood elf zealot. He's a high elf like me. I moved the bodies to Tarnamir's manor. We should... Maybe we missed something.
Ah, this one's right behind you. This is like some Columbo level stuff now. There we go. Right on. Let's go back in here again. Trying to think, who could it be?
What? This place has been... What happened here? Oh no. No. Tarnamir? Tarnamir, are you here? Tarnamir? No. I can't.
Oh, that's like some ritualistic stuff, that is. Like the way they're positioned and they're lying. And obviously that it's been deliberate, but the way they've been positioned, like their feet touching their arms crossed. What the hell's going on here?
You found something?
Illuvian. Yeah, just a mark saying Illuvian.
This is a message. Everything in this room, It's all meant to tell us something. What's that on the wall?
Somebody scratched the word Illuvian into the wall.
Elevane is another name for the Helus owl.
Elevane.
The Elevanes lay their eggs, then abandon them. We use that word to describe people who are cold-hearted or aloof. And then there's the bodies, arranged to mimic Mara's cross. This is about love, intimacy.
I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is now. I'm thinking it's her husband. Her husband isn't dead. Or maybe, because the way they're talking about that, somebody that once loved, your past is coming back, and the way it's been directed towards her, I'm thinking it's her husband. Perhaps something happened to him and she thought he was dead. And now, he's like, why did you leave me alone? Why did you not search for me? And now for some reason he's gone bitter and twisted and he's blaming her in his grief and madness. That's my prediction. I don't know if it will be true, but we will hopefully find out soon. It seems like it. I mean, is it somebody who loved you?
Or more likely, someone I failed to love.
Oh.
There's only one suspect left. A mer with means, motive, and deep understanding of the ghost of the green.
Sorrowville.
No, it can't be. The ghost of the green ruined Sorrowville's life, just as he ruined mine. If not for the ghost, Sorrowville's wife would likely still be alive. I have to know. I'm sorry for what you're about to see. Auriel, forgive me.
What are you going to do?
Stand back, and I'll show you. You already saw how Kellan died. Now, we'll see the others.
Necromancy. She's about to do she's doing necromancy.
What's this? A tiny ghost of a green? Ha! Ran along well before. What have I done?
Kellan definitely killed Halamorian. Now, Faril.
Who are you?
I'm afraid you've seen too much. You poor thing.
Sorrowville was observing Kellan when Faril saw him. She slashed him with her sickle before he overpowered her.
Okay.
So it is you. Shame on you.
The shame is Lorne's, old Mer. Now she'll have your death on her conscience too. No, Sorrowville. This is you and you alone.
So it's Sorrowville.
Give my regards to my loving wife and Lorne's degenerate husband. Lorne. I know you're watching, Lorne. Now that I've broken your spirit and you've broken your vow, come to the place where my wife is buried.
Oh.
There, I will break your body.
Okay, that's pretty messed up. He knew she was going to do that.
I need some air. I'll be outside.
That dude's messed up. Oh, no wonder he was asking. Okay, no wonder he was asking her to do the do that ritual. Ooh. Okay, so I was kind of right, but I had the wrong person. I'm going to take that as a partial credit.
How could he blame me for this? Is it not enough that I lost my husband? Damn him. His wife was buried here. This is where we'll find him.
So I would say I was right, it was a husband, it just wasn't her husband.
You're sticking by my side. Even after I used that death memory ritual. I appreciate that, Admin. Truly. I suppose I owe you a bit of an explanation.
Look, Justice Eve Lord, I've gone back in time and rewritten the fabric of history. Okay, I'm in no position to, you know, judge anybody for that. I'm not a great fan of necromancers, but you know, it's not like you did it because you didn't have a choice. Anyway, yes, the explanation. Please tell me what this is all really about.
I told you how the ghost of the Green killed my husband. Sorville's wife, my husband's lover,
Oh,
was overcome with grief. I think she truly loved him. As soon as she heard the news, she climbed into the wash tub, opened her wrist, and died.
and Sorreville blames you for that.
Not for that. For what came after. Sorreville wanted us to mend each other's wounds. Perhaps even fall in love and make a life together. I just couldn't. I focused on the work and pushed him away. He grew detached, bitter. Now I need to stop him.
Okay, yeah, dude basically took the rejection
Let's put an end.
hard. And as I said before when we were watching the expansion yesterday, taking advantage of someone's grief when they're vulnerable is a no-no. And he couldn't handle that. And he went loopy. Yeah, this dude needs to be taken down. Now, if he'd just gone off and got himself drunk or something, that's as I say, I agree with it. You know, that's something that could have been explainable. Go there. Dude lost his wife. He got rejected by someone who's trying to get comfort from. Yeah, there's ways around it. You don't have to go and go on a murder spree.
Sorville, I know you're here. What do you want from me?
Oh, Lorne, I've already taken so much. Your teacher, your honor, your pride. There's only one thing left for me to take. Your life.
No.
Sorville. Don't worry about me. Go. We can't let Sorville escape again.
That would have been nice if I could have done like a diving no sort of thing. That would have been quite funny. But you know what? I'm going to take turning him into a light bulb instead. And go blood silent on him, I think. Come out, Sorreville. Wherever you are. You little shit. I love that. So cute. Oh no. Graven Dreadnought. Not much longer. More like a Graven Dreadnought. Oh dear. Almost dived down off that legend. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah. See, someone else is helping me. Hello. Hello, fellow spellcaster. I'm waiting for them. I don't want to go in there, two guns blazing. Oh, yeah, this way, follow me. Ooh, how was that? Barnes hat. There you go, have some of that. Ah, some crawlers. Ugh. There we go. Nope. And let's make gold there. Not nice as 45,000, but you know, I'm putting that towards the next abode. Go on, Sorreville. There you are. Come on.
The ghost of the Green's final victim. Time to die, Admanen.
Nice. Oh, there's time to, and you think the NPC would learn after a while that it's like, no, don't talk shit to what is basically a demigod, okay? He's dead.
Somerville.
Oh, 1 second.
He...
There you go.
Somerville. Is he... He is. It's done then, isn't it? I knew he wouldn't come quietly.
Yeah, he didn't do that. He's dead.
In the end, I bear the blame. A killer. Right beside me, and I didn't see it until more lives were lost. I'm glad you were here, Admin.
You are alright, yes?
I will be. The arrow struck near my collarbone. Somerville was a gifted marksman. Maybe he couldn't see as well through the mask, or it was nerves. Or maybe he didn't really want me dead after all. Just one more question I'll never have answered.
Is there anything else this one can do?
One more thing, if you're willing.
One more thing.
I'm certain that Somerville never spoke to Kellan's parents, given that this was all his scheme to begin with. They lost their son, and they don't know why. It was you that avenged him. You should tell them that.
What about you?
I just need a moment here alone. Ironic that this came to a head in such a holy place. Maybe I can find some absolution here. Or at least some small measure of peace.
So Somerville did all this just to hurt you?
He did. Perhaps I deserved it. But all those people, an innocent girl, a naive young Mer, a dear friend. They paid the price, while I still live. I don't know if I'll ever make peace with that.
Somerville was a madman. This wasn't your fault.
You're right, I suppose. I just wish I had been better. A better Jurisreeve, a better wife, a better friend. Maybe I could have prevented all this.
No point second guessing yourself.
I'm sorry. Thank you for your kind words. I will try to take them to heart. You have my word.
Okay. Now, you're about to see me do some looting in here, okay? We'll come to an agreement that what you're about to see, you didn't see. Understood? Okay. Yeah, you just focus on that. I'm just gonna get myself some stuff. I'm just checking for clues. Yes, yeah, let's just say that. I'm just checking for clues. I am not... Well, I am. Okay, I am. Not getting much, but you know, every so often it does become worth it. Especially if I get like a double recipe or something like that, that would be sweet. I've had to look at, say some more about the companion stuff, and from what I've seen, it looks like you can actually have both companions, but you can only have one active at a time. So what I might do is work on one of the companions to get them up to the highest level first. Get the other one up to the highest reputation level, because I think once it gets to that high point, I don't think it drops. But I'm saying anything to confirm or deny that. And then once I've got both of them maxed, then I'll decide which one I want to keep out. But I'm leaning towards Myrrel because she would make a good secondary DPS, whereas Bastion looks like he'll make a good healer or tank. I mean, you can have them as both. It's just their skills and just the way they act seems to indicate that it's like, yeah, she'll be good for the stealing and stabby stuff. Although they're not a fan of the Blade of Woe, for obvious reasons, because, you know, assassins and all that. But Myrrel does seem to be, I was going to try and find a phrase, my brain's gone all fuzzy. Amicable to me liberating goods. So then what I'll probably use, I say, Bastion there when I'm doing like world boss fights and things like that.
Son, I deserve to know what's going on.
I don't. I am sorry. But the prosecution is still examining his body. We will release his remains to you as soon as we can.
You. I remember you. Please, you have to tell me what's going on. My son never came home. And now they tell me they won't even let me see him. What happened to my boy?
This one is sorry. We couldn't save Killan, but we brought his killer, the ghost of the Green, to justice.
Ifra's mercy. How could you? Why didn't you save him? Damn this place. Damn the prosecution. Here, take this thing. I found it under Kellan's bed. I never want to see it again. I never want to see you again. God's help me.
A hard thing to witness. There are rarely any happy endings in this line of work.
Yeah, you're right.
You just have to remember that things would be much worse had you not been here. That matters.
Yeah. And she'd just been told that I could have saved her son with my one of close to 3,000 potions. No. Okay. Huh. This is right off into the sunset, metaphorically speaking. Ooh, hello. What's that down there? Nope. Part of it. Okay. So where are you sending me? You're sending me... I'll just go down this path. Oh, I see where I'm going now. Oh, that's just showing off. It says that way station is just... That's just showing off. Again, the Disney like castle in the background there. Well, that's just glorious. Okay, I think that might be the screenshot for the night. Where's it got? Where's the... I keep forgetting what the fucking button is it? Oh, wrong one. There we go. This is why I need to remap all my buttons, because I keep forgetting what they are. Ah, Razandar.
Ah, this one has been looking for you.
Ah, my Khajiiti brother, how are you?
Raz's investigations have brought him to Relanthiel. When this one noticed your Sijic friend slip into town, Raz figured you'd be along soon. So, what did you discover on Arteum, the island that isn't here anymore? Ugh, that made Raz's head hurt.
Well, we learned that the Force Ardrak belonged to a Daedric cult called the Court of Bedlam. And this one has a house there. Well, I say house, he has a manor. And he is quite popular with the Sijic Order for multiple reasons. I'll tell you about this story one day.
Yes, this one has been exploring the Daedric connection as well. But Raz hates Daedra.
Likewise.
In Raz's experience, very little good comes from dealing with Daedra or their cultists. And this revelation brings you to Relanthiel, yes?
Well, other members of the cult mentioned that something was going to happen in Relanthiel.
That is disturbingly vague. Why must cryptic cultists be so... cryptic? Well, Raz saw Valserin head toward Canonry Farmeldo's house. This one suggests we start our investigation of the area there.
Right, this one was supposed to meet Valserin. Okay. We met our old chum there. Good old Razandar.
You there. You're new to Relanthiel, aren't you?
Yes,
You certainly look like an outsider.
I'm a flipping Khajiit.
I regret the necessity, but I must beg your aid. My brother is about to make a terrible mistake and join an appalling organization.
What kind of organization? Cultists? Insurgents? Mimes?
Worse, an acting troupe. House of Reveries may be famous across Summerset,
But my brother is one of the most gifted academics of our generation. For him to waste his talents performing for rich nobles is just irresponsible.
I said mime as a joke. Oh, good. That was good. That honestly, I did not know that was going to happen. That was just a good guess, and I thought it'd be amusing. And yeah, and a mime is a type of actor, so that's going to keep me going for a good few hours. Where's your brother now?
I fear he's already signed up, and that's why I require you as an ally. I'll need you to infiltrate the acting troupe.
Oh no.
Laredale, my brother, knows my face, but he does not know yours. You must find him for me so I can talk him out of this.
As long as this one doesn't have to dress up as a fapping clown, I will help you.
Auriel himself would smile on your kindness. Now, we haven't a moment to waste. The House of Reveries is hosting auditions this very moment. You must present yourself to Alchemy, the audition master, and impress her with your performance.
Wait, this one has to audition?
Well, they don't take just anyone. Only the most talented performers even get an audition, but don't worry, I've already devised a solution. I've enchanted a set of knives that will allow you to juggle with perfect rhythm. They would impress anyone.
Okay, how do these enchanted knives work?
Oh, it's quite simple, really. Toss one in the air and relax your mind. Your hands will do the rest. I've used them a number of times and never cut myself, and I'm about as coordinated as a drunken mud crab. I'm certain you'll impress a sponsor.
Okay, I don't have to dress up as a clown. There's one thing in this world that... You know the memes like, I fear no man, but that thing scares me? Clowns. That is Velen's number one fear. Chris isn't a great fan of him either. But for Velen, he fears but one thing. Clowns. Okay, I tried to do dramatic zoom in and it didn't work.
Go inside and we'll discuss this later. And take off that ridiculous hood.
Ridiculous? I'll show you what's ridiculous. I'll show you all!
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the Argonian there.
You think as Canon Reeve I'd be immune to the troublesome temper of a spoiled and rebellious child. But what distinguished visitors I have today. A wandering sage, a well-dressed Khajiit, and you. What brings such a group to Relanthiel?
That's basically, that's free descriptions of me there. Wandering Sage, I am a spellcaster, a well-dressed Khajiit, you have good eyes, and myself, see? 3 times. Why mention me 3 times? It doesn't make sense. But, we are investigating reports of unusual occurrences here in Relanthiel.
Investigating? For who?
You don't want to know.
Well, there have been 3 reports this week of someone disappearing. And my intractable son Nadoril and his malcontent friends have been cavorting around the large sinkhole that recently appeared.
But do you think the missing people, the sinkhole and your son's friends are related?
What are you implying? They're just young and proud of their heritage. I wouldn't draw such a harsh conclusion without substantial evidence. I can't understand why they're fascinated with the sinkhole, but that doesn't make them criminals.
True. Any objection to us investigating this sinkhole?
It's unusual for newcomers to encroach upon Altmer affairs, especially since we rarely saw any prior to the Queen's decree. If you want to investigate, I won't try to stop you. And if anything happens, maybe it will teach my son to avoid the place.
Well, this one will let you know if we find anything to be concerned about.
Raz wants to ask the Canon Reeve a few more questions. Take the Sijik and go investigate this sinkhole.
Okay. Come on, this way.
I'll meet you in the sinkhole.
Alright.
You can do this, Ashala. You can. Oh, my stomach.
That sounds interesting. Oh.
I think that's quite enough. Next.
I think these people were before me. dude. Or are you just going to stand there? You've got 5 seconds, okay, before you make a move, before I will go and do it. You're just going to stand there and eat your bread. Alright? I gave him a chance. Oh, this is like the X Factor, you know, like Britain's Got Talent or something. Like, yeah, hello, I'm here to do some juggling. Yes. Yeah.
Well done. Come, talk. No more auditions for today.
You had your chance.
Oh, Car says.
Of all the rotten luck.
Hello. Ooh.
My, you certainly do have a talent for juggling.
Oh.
One might almost say your hands work like magic. Tell me, why do you wish to join the House of Reveries?
So I can get a sweet ass mask like yours. Valen wants to perform with the best in Summerset.
A wonderful answer, but it's not very creative, is it? I'd work on that. You'll want something more dramatic if you wish to impress the Grand Maestro. Still, I'd be happy to sponsor you for house membership, if you complete my challenge, of course.
What challenge might that be?
When we join the troupe, we abandon our old selves and take an identity reflected in our masks. What unique item suits you, I wonder? A griffin feather? Yes, that would be lovely. Go collect a feather and meet me in front of the Manor of Masks.
Okay. Seriously, that's a really cool mask. Gonna get some nightshade first. Where was it? Took a shortcut. We see. Oh, treasure chest. Nice. Not a huge amount of cash, but not. I ain't doing too bad. Alright. Okay, so it looks like there's probably a griffin nest around here. Close to where I'm going. Okay. I don't really want to kill a griffin unless I absolutely have to. And it looks like I kind of have to. Okay. Oh, no, I might be able to sneak in and get it. There we go. That's it. That's all done. I mean, there's no point in killing the griffin just to get a feather. Besides which, it shows off my my sneaky skills. I like griffins. Now, of course, if it attacked me, then I will defend myself. But killing it just for one feather? Just seems a bit harsh. That seems very harsh. Oh, I see. I see what you're trying to do, yeah. I use that rock. So jump off this rock face, okay? Jumping puzzles. There we go, that'll do. Got your feather. Alchemy. Alright. Got your feather. Hello. Where have they gone? Where are you? Hello? Oh, there they are. Hello. Got your feather.
You've returned intact. How wonderful. I was worried the griffin might have been a bit too much, but I see you're not one to be easily deterred. Good. Tell me, how did you acquire your most lovely feather?
Oh, so it looks like that was an option. Velen snuck up to the griffin, left its nest and stole a feather. Snuck up after the griffin left its nest and stole a feather.
Clever, but a bit dry. What if the nest was on a cliff's edge? Perhaps you slipped the beast a sleeping drought. Oh, and the feather was enchanted by a nereid. Well, those are just suggestions. With this lovely feather, your mask is complete.
Yeah. So I basically, there's always like, embellish things, just embiggen my performance. Embiggen's a great, perfectly cromulent word.
Now's the time to don your mask and play the game of boasts. Talk with the other 3 hopefuls, perform together, and then ask each other one question. Your answers must be tales that can wow the crowd, a chance to bond and perfect your act.
Please answer this one. Where does he find them?
You'll find the other potentials inside our quarters, the Manor of Masks. We have a talented crop this week, but I'm certain you'll fit right in. Don't forget to wear your mask. We can't force you, of course, but why not get used to it?
Makes sense, and I'm down for this. Let's see what this mask is. Okay, quest tab. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. That feels very weird. That feels very, very weird. Khajiit is now a human. That feels too weird. Ooh. There appears to be something going over there. Oh, it looks like a dolmen. Maybe.
I heard you let the Tooth Mall trader go free. I guess everyone deserves a second chance.
Just trying to get a closer look at that. I mean... Ooh, that's an interesting looking dolmen. Screw it. I'm going to go investigate it. Right after I've dealt with this. That doesn't look like a regular dolmen, because they're normally blue. Why is that one bright pink? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a world boss, that's why. It wasn't dumb, it was a boss fight. There you go, let's use that. Oh, flip. Oh, blimey. That hurt. That hurt. Oh yeah, the world bosses in this. Oh, that's why there's 2 of them. Multiple, not 2, there's multiple. I wasn't looking at the right thing.
You plugged 1 leak, but 3 more shall take its place.
No, oh, it was a dolmen. It's just one of the more advanced ones. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. That is definitely interesting. Right, so I'm going to have to remember that. The Dolmens in Summerset are basically world bosses, or at least that one definitely was. Ooh. That was fun. So I was talking about earlier about how you know, like doing boss fights when I'm just like stumbling across them and helping people out and things like that. Okay, let's continue with the quest. Where is she? Where is this? Oh, it's a book. Hey, oh, look. It's a game of Go, by the looks of it. Oh, my glowy thing.
I heard that you were able to procure Alchemy's sponsorship. Excellent. I see you've been given a Hopeful's mask as well. Such a quaint practice. Auriel knows our task would be far easier if they weren't a tradition.
That's true, but how will Khajiit recognize your brother?
As twins, we share a striking resemblance, but all Hopefuls wear a mask. Still, I have a suggestion. We were attacked by a griffin when we were little. Laredale pushed me aside to save me and took a wound to his chest. He still has the scar.
Is there any other way this one might recognize him? I thought we were going around asking random people to take their tops off. That's just rude.
None come to mind. Say, why don't you take my journal? I've kept numerous notes on my interactions with Laredale, leading up to when he decided to leave for Relanthiel. Perhaps something in there will offer the clues you seek.
Okay, well, Velen will give your journal a look and see if you can identify him. I should take that. Okay. Excuse me. Back upstairs. The Manor of Masks. What a great name. Oh, that feels weird. Pardon this one, I'm just going to read this book. Because I can.
The House of Revelries is a lot.
So I just want to see your mask up close. So we have... I'm trying to see it there, it's difficult. There we go. I'm trying to sort of... Yeah, everyone's got... I mean, they've all got the same sort of mask, but they all look different as well. I suspect that's how they obviously identify people.
Welcome, fellow hopeful. What's your talent? Ventriloquism? Dancing? Oh, are you one of those illusionists I've heard so much about?
Don't.
You're here to play the game of boasts, aren't you? First, we must perform together.
How do we play this game of boasts?
Alchemy didn't explain it.
Nope.
Well, I'm happy to share. First, we must perform as a team so we can learn each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Oh dear.
Should we both be lucky enough to join the troupe, we'll already know how to put on a performance.
What type of performance?
Well, let's start simple, shall we? I'll do what I do, and you'll do what you do.
Kill
Join
gods.
me and we'll see what we can do together. After that comes the fun part, the boasts. Well, that's the part I consider most fun.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Velen will follow your lead. Right, oh, dude, seriously, don't breathe fire on me.
That was impressive. You've got quite the talent for juggling. Never could I do that myself. Tried it once and nearly sliced off a finger. Now to the questions. I'll start. Tell me, my deft-fingered friend, where did you grow up?
Okay, it looks like I can pick any of these. So it's like this one grew up on the ship at sea. He lived in a barrel until he was 8. No, that's boring. This one was raised in Cold Harbour by Molag Bal himself. He used to play hide and seek with their nephew. Well, I do have a connection to Molag Bal, or Khajiit is actually the long-lost child of Vivek. He grew up on a rock floating above the sky. Oh yeah. I think that's the one. If we're going to bullshit, let's go top tier bullshit. Let's really just make shit up. You know, make it as unbelievable and as out there as possible. I may have to remember this, so... Okay, so let's go with Vivek.
I've heard tell of this rock. Does it truly float above Vivek City, as the travelers from Morrowind tell it? I'm glad I don't live there, I'll tell you that. Big floating rock above my head? That's nerve-wracking. All right, ask your question.
Do you have any siblings?
Oh, yes, all 6 of them. I grew up with a pack of wolves, you see. Lost my parents to a griffin attack when I was 2. But Mama took me in and taught me to hunt and fetch sticks. We still get together and hunt deer every other week.
Do you have any sisters?
Hold on. That's 2 questions, isn't it? You only get 1. But here's a truth to match my boast. The House of Reveries is amazing. Performing every day, learning new tricks. Why, I used to have to sneak away every time I wanted to practice.
But it's curious. Why did you have to practice in secret?
Oh, you know how family is. If your ancestors weren't fire breathers, why would you want to be? Well, I wish you the best in your audition for the Grand Maestro. Here's hoping we both get in. Honestly, nothing would please me more.
Well, take care, Firebird. So be careful with the fire, yeah? That stuff's dangerous. Just be careful, yeah? Ooh. Okay, it's just an hourglass. Right, let's go speak to this person. Clever.
Well, hello there. Good to see another hopeful join us. Would you like to help me with my performance?
You are drunk.
I always get a bit drunk before a performance. Helps loosen up the muscles. You know, swallowing a sword isn't as easy as it looks. There's always the danger it might cut you. A good brew helps my performance and helps me relax.
So we're now having to deal with a drunk sword swallower. Yeah. Something for the diary, I suppose. You want Khajiit to juggle whilst you swallow a sword, yes?
I don't need a juggler. I need an announcer. Someone to sell my act. One thing about swallowing a sword, you can't talk when you do it, which means no one knows how amazing I am. So how about it? Build me up during my act.
Alright, what do you need this Khajiit to do?
Just stand at that podium like we're up on stage. Then use your best announcer voice and talk me up to the crowd. Tell them there's no one half so clever as clever, and that they've never seen anyone like me.
Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, right, but then we'll announce your performance. Oh, we're just practicing, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, behold. I'm distracted by her suede. Behold today's next performer. Clever. Never before have you witnessed such feats of physical dexterity. The razor sharp blade. Ooh. Okay, ooh, interesting. One wrong move, one ill-timed swallow, and that blade will cut right through her heart. What amazing physical acumen. Have you ever seen a performance as impressive? That just looks wrong. What a spectacle. Let us hear it for Clever, the blade tamer. Wow. Dude, you can at least clap, alright?
You've got a great voice. I almost worry you might have oversold me. Now, to the game. Maybe it's the alcohol talking, but you're a fine-looking one, aren't you? Someone special waiting at home? Tell me, I'm curious.
Okay, I've got the option. Velen is married quite happily to a sea elf captain from Pyendana. Velen is promised to Merida herself. He would never cheat on the Daedric prince, or this one is absolutely unattached. Want to go out? I've got a boast, really, haven't I? So I'm going to have to go with the Merida one just for the laugh. That's, wow. Game of flirting. Okay, I'm going to have to go with the Daedra one, just because that is just so amusing.
Oh, Meridia, she's always been my favorite, let me tell you. Make sure to tell her I told you that, eh? Put me on her good side for once. Now then, what's your question? What would you like to know about Clever?
You have a sister, yes?
Do I? What? Well, that's just rude, isn't it? What, I'm not enough of a mer for you? I'll have you know I'm more than enough for anyone. I'm teasing, silly. I know what you meant, but no, I have no siblings. The troop shall be my family.
I'm not going to explain what she was thinking. If you don't know, I'm not going to explain it to you. You will indulge, Velen. Have you gotten close to the other members then?
Very much so. Why, the first day I was here, Loxon gave me one of her very own dresses. Said it was a shame I didn't have anything decent to wear. I near cried. It was so beautiful. Everyone here is just so kind.
Oh, good luck with your audition, Clever.
Same to you. Gorgeous. Oh, I just can't wait until we're all accepted. I heard the ceremony afterward is spectacular. Lots of food, lots of drink. You get to try on all sorts of perfumes and fine clothes. Oh, what an amazing night it shall be.
Okay, whoever did the voice acting for this character did an amazing job. That was brilliant. Like, that was brilliant. I'm done. I'm done. I've seen everything now. I've seen everything. Just I've seen everything now. I've seen everything. That's it. We can't stop this. I'm going to have to control myself, otherwise I'll get fit the giggles.
You must know, we are competing for the same post. Let me be clear then, in stating that I do not intend to fail my audition.
He's got a scar.
I will join the House of Reveries. It is my destiny. Still, collaboration never hurts. Care to play the game?
We will perform together. Oh God, what did you? That image is going to be in my head for a disturbingly long time. I should have taken a screenshot. I should have freaking taken a screenshot. Hang on, I might still be able to. Alright, let's see what it is. There we go. There we go.
Even the most captivating of dances cannot entice an audience without the rhythm of a drum. The soothing sound of drum beats is primal, a reminder of our deepest selves. Yet I cannot drum and dance at the same time, so why not collaborate?
Alright, so what does one need to do?
Take this drum. 3 rhythm sections lie before you, fast, medium, and slow. I will move through the dances, I know, and you will match my speed on the drum. Match my speed, and we shall impress.
Ooh.
Drum too fast or too slow, and we start over.
Alright, this one will drum for your performance.
Let's begin! And we transition.
Slow.
And again. Keep time. Our performance aligns. Impressive. Come, speak.
Again,
Your rhythm could use refinement, but I salute your determination. May the best performer join the House of Reveries and become a great name. And now to my question. Who trained you?
Okay, again, I don't think it matters. Yeah, the guy doesn't matter. So I've got a choice between this one trained with the dragon priests at the throat of the world. Interesting. Khajiit learned juggling from King Faharajad himself. He has a few hobbies. No one trained Khajiit. He has emerged from the womb, already juggling knives. That's got to be that last one, hasn't it, really? If you're going to boast, again, you're going to boast, go big or go home.
That is quite the image, I'll admit. A more amusing tale than I've heard from others, and for that I offer my admiration. Now, what would you know of the greatest dancer on Summerset? What question do you have for me?
I know he doesn't have a shirt, but do you have a sister?
Aye, 2 siblings, though only one is a sister. Joan and Jode are my twins, and on the nights when the shadow covers the moon, we dance together in the sky above. The thunder you hear on a stormy night, that's us, dancing across the clouds.
Ah, that is quite the boast.
You think so? I've been practicing my acting skills as well, you know. One never knows what performance he'll have to do next. These days are a far cry from what I was doing. I still have burns from failed fire spells, you know.
Wait, you were a mage?
I'd rather not speak of it. The stage is where I belong.
He's got a scar.
I finally am. My past is in the past, and there it shall remain. Thank you for performing with me. Should we both be accepted, I'm glad to know I'll be in fine company.
Well, good luck with your audition. Oh, and here's your drum back. He's going to start dancing again, isn't he? Or is he, no, he's just going to stand there. Oh, no. There we go. No, he's done. Okay. He's done. Oh, that was something special, wasn't it? I was not expecting that. Definitely not expecting that. Oh, that's yeah, that's definitely going to be living rent-free in my brain for a while. Excuse me, pardon me, come through. Ooh. Okay, so...
I know who you seek, Hopeful, but you will not find Fair Renaid here. She has departed for the moment, which means we can speak freely of your quest to find her brother Laredel. You wish to stop him from joining the House of Reveries.
Rind believes the Sapiarchs need Laredel's talents.
I'm well aware of what she believes. I wonder, though, if either of you have ever considered what Laredel wants. Do you truly wish to force Laredel onto a path he does not wish to walk? Do you believe that best serves the Sapiarchs?
Well, the Sapiarch does need talented mages.
Yet what use is a mage who does not wish to be a mage? How are the Sapiarchs served by conscripting those who would be miserable? I know Renaid loves her brother and believes she knows what's best.
Renaid.
But his path is not hers to control.
You will let Renaid speak to her brother, yes?
Only if he wishes to speak to her. Right now he does not. Yet I'll admit to a moment of professional curiosity. You have played the game of boasts with the other hopefuls. Which of them do you believe is Laredel? Is he Firebird in disguise?
Now let's see. Who do we think? Who do we think is Laredel in disguise? Is it the dude with the fire? Because he's done fire mages in the past. Is it the drunk woman? Or was it the half-naked elf dancing? I wonder who it could be. He's not Firebird.
I see. Is it clever, then? Do not be too quick to answer. When you join the House of Reveries, you leave behind all your former identity. For some, this includes the gender they were once known as.
Oh.
So tell me, is Laredale clever?
Oh. Okay, fair enough. Someone. Okay. No. No. Laredale's not clever, and I can appreciate that works on Yeah. You definitely don't see that often in games. I love this. Okay. This has actually legitimately got me thinking now. I still don't think it was clever. I mean, yeah, I've got the guide in front of me, but I'm trying not to read that at the moment. That's why I'm looking sort of up like this. I've got my hand here, so it kind of covers it up for me. No, I don't think it was clever because sword thing. Didn't say that, and also she did say he had a scar on his chest, and we didn't get to see. Although that would be a bit lewd to do so, we didn't get to see if Clever had a scar on their chest. So I'm gonna go with my original guess and say that it was the dancing elf.
Feathermoth, then? Think carefully of all you know about Laredale, all Renaid has told you, and all you have read in her journal. Yes, I am aware of the journal as well. Is Feathermoth the Mer you both seek?
Yes, this one believes Laredale is Feathermoth.
Interesting. You know, of course, I cannot divulge the name of any member of the House of Reveries,
of course,
hopeful or no. To reveal their identity is grounds for expulsion.
Understood.
Laredale chose his own path. You must ask Renaid to abandon her search.
Because she does not think Renaid will be dissuaded.
Then tell her this truth, as it was told to me. Laredale has always envied her talent with magic. That envy is why he left, and why he wishes never to see her again. The truth is harsh, but it is my hope it will free Renaid to follow her dreams.
That's a good point. It will help. It might help both of them. Okay. Renaid would tell. Because he would tell Renaid what you have told him.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Grand Maestro is gathering our hopefuls in the amphitheater for their final audition. I would prefer you not attend. We have played our game, but there is no place here for a juggler using magic daggers.
Okay, so she's clocked me. She knows what's going on. Oh well. Do I at least get to keep the mask? I mean, it's creepy, but it's kind of growing on me. Oh well, doesn't mean I'm not going to be a clown. Thank flip. There's only two clowns there's only two clowns this one tolerates. Ronald McDonald and Krusty.
Oh, hello. Sorry for wandering away. I've been so worried about finding my brother, I thought I'd take a moment to just breathe. I always find the sea so calming.
As do I.
How goes your search? Were you able to discover which of the hopefuls is Laredale?
First, this one has a message for you from Alchemy, which is a great code name.
Oh, drat. I was hoping she wouldn't discover you. She's a mage, you know. We recognize our own, and magic comes off her in waves powerful enough that even a blind novice would notice. Well, what did she say?
She said that Laredale left because he envies you, and that he does not want to speak with you.
But that's ridiculous! Laredale and I, we've always been together. The only time we were apart were the 3 minutes between when I was born and he was. No, that's ludicrous.
Laredale never envied me. He was better than me. Alchemy is lying to you.
She might be. I mean, if he is talented, she might just want him for her own. I don't think there's anything nefarious. She just might think he makes a good dancer. Again, there's that image. Just walking in there and seeing that. She said Laredale should choose his own path. She asked us to let him do that.
Absolutely not. Can you imagine one of the top mages of our generation doing parlor tricks for wine-gobbling nobles? It would be a crime against Summerset. No, we must bring him to his senses. Tell me, what name has he taken here?
This one believes he is Feathermouth.
Thank you, I suppose. It's now clear Laredale has lost his way. He has truly lost himself in this fantasy of becoming a thespian. No matter. We shall solve this at the final audition. Once I reveal Laredale with magic, he'll have to leave with me.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, convince him with words maybe, but don't force his hand like that. Ooh. That's yeah. If you can convince him with words, yeah, but don't use the magic to do it. This could, But you really think that forcing your brother to join the Sapiacs against his wishes is a good idea?
This is bigger than desires, and joining the Sapiarchs isn't just my dream. It was once Laredale's too. We both longed to study magic with the best in Summerset, and he's just forgotten. As his sister, as one who loves him, I must remind him.
Perhaps he's remembered and actually, realizes that it's not for him. But you plan to use a spell to unmask Laredale during his performance?
Yes. Once his identity is revealed to all, the House of Reveries cannot allow him to join. That is their requirement, is it not? To keep their identity secret? Once the spell they've cast on him is broken, I'm certain Laredale will leave with me.
I don't think it's a spell, not in the magic spellcasting sense. I just think he's found something that he actually enjoys. It's like how some people can go from being like a rich financier and then suddenly realise they're actually more content being like a farmer or a cheesemaker or something, Sometimes the more, I don't want to say simple, but the more, that sounds like I'm being demeaning.
Isles are abuzz with the name Velast.
For some people, the less, for some people, that sort of thing is just not for them. That's a good thing. You're saying worn alchemy. Yeah, I'm agreeing with that choice actually. For what I'm agreeing. I'm going to warn her. Dude should be given the chance on his own, to live his dream the way he wants it. And if he's not really harming anyone, who are we to interfere?
I seem to recall asking you not to come. I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to take the stage. I'll publicly withdraw my sponsorship if I have to.
Understood.
However, is everything with Renaid all right? Did you come here to tell me something?
Yes. Renaid plans to unmask your hopefuls during their performance.
She what? Why, that stubborn, unrelenting... Oh, no. We can't cancel, and I can't allow my hopefuls to be unmasked. It would ruin them. Please, take the stage. I know some magic. I can use it to redirect Renaid's spell to unmask you and only you.
Very well. Cast your spell. This one will take the stage and protect your hopefuls. Although, can I keep this mask afterwards? Because I quite like it. It has definitely grown on me.
May the audition begin.
Where have I got to stand? Oh, here we go. Oh, I've got to stand over here. It's my spot. Oh, I see. Oh, he's doing his dance again. And
Mage! You dare unmask our hopefuls! Simply unforgivable. You are henceforth banished from Relenthir. Return and your freedom shall be forfeit.
You! How could you? You betrayed me.
Leave our sacred stage at once, before I have you wrapped in chains!
because you weren't going to ruin just one person's thing, it was going to ruin everybody's. That was it's one thing to do. This one is back to his normal handsome Khajiit self. I've actually still got the mask. Ooh, I still do. Oh, please let me keep it. Please, 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 please let me keep it. It has grown on me. It really has. I'm going to see where the others are. So you've got Quill there. Bramblebush. I'm not going to rob from these people. It's like, the thief has standards. I'll see where the others are gone. I think Clever was up here, but she's gone somewhere else now. Why is she crying?
Has she left? Has Renai departed for Lilandro?
Khajiit does not know if she has left Relenfell yet.
Did I do the right thing? Was it right to lie to her about who I was? What if she never forgives me?
I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. So you are Laridel in disguise.
I suppose there's no denying that now. Though I'd ask you, please, don't share it with the others. When I joined the House of Reveries over a year ago, I gave up being Laridel. I am alchemy, but my sister, well, she had other plans for me.
Thinking about it, it was right there in front of us, literally the whole time. She even said, some people leave their gender behind. Holy crap, was that a big clue and I didn't even spot it. I was distracted by the mask. Well done, game. Well done. Why like her?
We're twins. We've always been together. But while she loves studying and solitude, I hate it. I love crowds and people and noise. To join the stuffy sapiarchs, there's no greater punishment. Yet Renai craves it. How could I take her dream away?
So she's an introvert, you're an extrovert. Okay, but how would you take her dream away?
She needs us together. If I refuse to join the sapiarchs and tell her I want to stay here, she'll give up her dream. She'll sacrifice her happiness for mine and be miserable. I can't do that to her. I'm lost. What should I do? Should I tell her?
Oh, hats off, seriously, to whoever wrote this quest. This is brilliant. If you are worried she would not leave, let her join the sapiarchs. Then tell her.
Would that work? Yes, I could send her a letter and explain everything. Once I know she's followed her dream, once I know she's settled.
Yes.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll tell her everything, but only then. Thank you for the idea.
You're welcome. But please, do make sure you do tell her, just... Please, just make sure. And I'll also explain why she was crying as well. You know what, I think actually that is actually the first time I have seen what is, in essence, a transgender character openly in a game like this. You know, and there wasn't a big thing made about it. It was just, yeah, we're not, oh, well, seriously, well done to whoever wrote this. Well done. I mean, this is the reason why this game has become one of my favourites to play. Is that merchant? It's great. Speak to the merchant and repair everything. All right, thank you. So he's not doing that. Where's Ryan? She's going to be down there. Holy shit, seriously, that quest has freaking blown me away. That really has. I mean, you think about it, the clues were all there from the beginning as well, and that's what the masks are for people to protect themselves. Only she took the mask one level further.
Come to gloat over my misfortune?
Yep.
Or does alchemy simply want to make sure I leave town? No matter. Neither of you need worry about me any longer. My brother wants nothing to do with me, and I'll respect that. I depart for Lilandril today.
Villain has spoken to alchemy and I have a message from her about Laredel.
So my persistence has finally convinced my brother to speak to me? Or is this simply another warning to never again contact the sibling who is like my other half? No matter. Laredel has obviously turned his back on me. Deliver your message.
While Velen cannot speak for Laredel, he will write to you once you reach Lilandril.
If he's willing to talk in a letter, why can't he talk to me in person? No matter. This is no longer your concern, but you did aid me. You deserve recompense. Take this and consider our business concluded.
Let's just say they are happy with what is going on. You will understand in time. Seriously, that was an amazing quest. That really... Oh, I've got to do this. Okay, so let's see. Do I put up my damage reduction for falling off ledges? Or let's see, there's that one that requires that. That might be worth putting in put some more points into that. Yeah, that might be worth putting some points into. Or do I? I'm not too fussed about that one. But I'm trying to think, what will be waste rates? It's going to cost me 15 points. That's going to cost me 10. It's going to cost me 15. That's going to cost me 10. Yeah, let's go with the... I see, it costs 10 per stage. That's going to cost me 50 points to max out. That'll cost me 75. That'll cost me 50. That's the question. Which one do I go for? Well, I'm going to use the way shrines more. So I think that might be the one I will concentrate on first. The Wanderer one, because that's going to be a 10% reduction per stage. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be, by the time I max it out, a 50% reduction in Ray Shrine usage. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Right, on here, I think I said I was going to go for, what is it, Fighting Finesse to increase my critical damage. I think that's the one I was going for. Or that's, yeah, let's go for that one for the critical damage. That makes more sense. Max that one out. And now I've maxed out the Ironclad. There was one in particular I was going with. I think it was the Hasty one. Yeah, let's go with that one first. Because that'll give me a little speed boost when I'm sprinting then, which will be very handy. Nice. Okay. Right. Let's continue. I am still in awe over that quest. How frigging well done that was. Alright.
Dawnbreaker, open the way!
Jawbreaker.
Come on. Stupid Daedric interference. I'll be back.
Oh, blimey, got to go down here. Alright, now into the sinkhole by the looks of it. The foundations of Summerset Isle have been firm and unchanging for millennia, and phenomena like sinkholes have been rare and infrequent until quite recently.
Nidoriel's mad! He attacked Eldon, and one of those horrible creatures tore off my hood!
Oh dear.
That young woman was certainly in a hurry. And what was that about Nidoril and an attack?
She said that Nidoriel attacked someone and something about creatures.
Yes, well, let's be on our guard then. I don't think this sinkhole is completely natural. Its size concerns me. If the ground continues to fall away, it could swallow all of Relenthiel.
You really think this sinkhole is that dangerous?
It certainly feels dangerous. And if it does figure into the Court of Bedlam's plans, well, I can't think of a more frightening event than watching Relenthiel get swallowed by a sinkhole. Let's proceed and find out what's going on down here.
Agreed. I mean, I've not seen one for real, thankfully, but I've seen vids of one, and when a sinkhole goes, it's terrifying. It really is. It's just like one moment the ground's doing its thing, and then suddenly, oh. Ah, spiky boys.
Ceiling. They don't look stable. I'll try to reinforce the weak spots and catch up with you.
Oh, there's an achievement for killing chitinous creatures. Okay. Up this way. Oh. But these count towards that they do. Marvellous. Okay, back up here. Very handy glowy boys on the water. Also, I need to pretty much kill a lot more things to take advantage of this
Those Yagra creatures. Be careful.
XP buff. Seems like I'm getting just over 1%
The size of this place.
at the moment.
Someone there!
Okay.
Help! Please help!
What's happened?
Crazy bastard stabbed me! God, this hurts!
Yeah, look, dude, seriously, I've got 3,000 potions in my backpack. Tell the kid what happened.
It was just kind of fun. Joining the Court of Bedlam. Espousing the virtues of our Ultima heritage. But Nidoril, he took things too far.
Wait, seriously? Court of Bedlam? What do you think they do? Go make bake sales and, feed hungry orphans?
When we heard that they planned to release those creatures, I made the mistake of saying they were insane. Nidoril objected, called me unworthy. That's when he stabbed me.
Elton, where's Nidoril now? Elton?
The Court of Bedlam will eradicate the lesser races.
Oh.
Maybe even deal with our unworthy queen.
Oh, he's a racist. What a lovely fellow. I'm going to take great pleasure in turning him into a light bulb. Ooh. Okay, that was quite lame. There you go. So yeah, does seem like I'll get about 1% experience to the next level each time I kill one of those at the moment. Which is nice.
Over here. Keep quiet and tell me if you see what I see.
Let's have a look. What the? The flip is that? That looks like a great a sort of cross between a great unclean one that's, you know, defected over the Slanesh from 40,000. What Warhammer 40,000 that is.
You see that, right? My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. That's a sea slode. They haven't been seen in Summerset since, well, it's been centuries at least.
What is a sea slode? And if you point to that thing again and say it's one of those, I will slap you.
A vile and dangerous species. Very powerful. The sea slode come from the distant underwater kingdom of Ulvorkus.
Ooh.
Who's that hooded figure with the slode? And look, more of those abyssal pearls. They're everywhere.
Why are the sea slode dangerous?
The slode are a godless people. Perhaps the most hated in Tamriel. And the sea slode are even worse. They employ depraved magic and have long coveted Summerset.
Slard crossed with Aboleth, yeah.
They pillage, release plagues. They're horrible.
Release plagues. Looks like my prediction of a great unclean one with a bit of Slard, and Aboleth thrown in as well in the mixture, just because why not? Could this be the source of the abyssal pearls?
They could certainly have a connection to the sea slode's submerged kingdom, but they appear to have been placed down here. Look how the Yagra are drawn to them. I'll head for the sea slode. You deal with those abyssal pearls.
Agreed.
Master, intruders in the cave.
Heed me, my creatures! Destroy the intruders!
That young idiot. We need to get over there.
Witness the power of Katora, the Abyssal Cabal!
Okay, can't fault him on the choice of name. The Abyssal Cabal does sound dope. Can't fault him for that. Ooh, Uncle Prince, the crab.
This way. We're almost there.
Okay, you need... Coming to go... Oh, he's another spiky boy. Deal with him.
Destroy the pearls! We can't let those creatures reach the surface!
I don't plan on doing so.
The sea slode and the hooded figure are gone. I'll try to determine where they disappeared to.
Okay, you do what you're good at, I'll do what I'm good at, and that's, well, this. There you go. Yeah, I'm getting this. This is going to definitely help with the getting the championship points up. Okay. And I'll do the next one. I like when they do double XP weekends. Or in this case, week.
This way! Up here!
Oh, you're up there, okay. Excuse me. No ditch. No.
Damn! No sign of where the sea slode disappeared to.
Yeah, because we were there. Well, he didn't jump down here. He didn't go there. Okay. I'm kind of think he's gone this way.
Damn it! I wasn't fast enough.
Hey, you're doing okay. The sea slode escaped then.
For the time being, let's see what's through that opening.
Alright. See.
The sea slode left us something to remember it by.
Oh.
We need to dispatch that creature.
What a lovely individual creature that is. It's a monstrosity. Hello. It was a monstrosity.
There! I think we can get out over there.
You know, the fact she just doesn't even bat an eyelid that I've, just turned into a giant vampire-like creature. Although, if she's a member of the Sigil Order, she's probably seen some very weird shit in her time. So, it's just like, oh, he's turned into a blood sire. Huh. Must be a Thursday. Where am I going? I can't.
Hurry, this way.
I can't. Calm down, dude. Come.
How Raz knew he'd find you here.
Okay. Oh, we wouldn't talk up yet. All right, fine. Ooh, what else over there? Oh, did I miss something in there? Oh, I'll always go back and do that later.
Sea slodes. This is worse than the Right Master imagined.
That doesn't sound good.
Meet me in our tale.
Did the pretty Sijik say sea slode?
Yes, she did.
Raz must have heard wrong. That could not have been what she said.
The sea slode Kotora. No, that's from Critical Role. Kotora is working with the Court of Bedlam, including the Canon Reeves' son.
Slode? That's bad. And sea slode? That sounds even worse. If the sea slode threatens Summerset, Queen Irene must be informed. We need to act. Wait. What did you say about the Canon Reeves' son?
Netheril joined the Court of Bedlam. Yeah, don't even get me started. He killed a fellow initiate and was working with the Slode.
Daedra worshippers.
Yep.
Summerset. And Slode. Oh, Raz likes this situation less and less. As for Nedoril, Raz knows how to deal with traitors. This one will meet you at the Canon Reeves' house.
Something I have to say off the top of my head before I forget is, whenever I hear Summerset, I always have to do sort of a mental double check because there's a place in England called Summerset. So when they talk about things like this, it's like, wait, are they talking about the game or no? If it's in game, it means there's a reference to it. But I know it's spelled slightly differently, but the way it's pronounced is the same way. Summerset. I think it's spelled Sommerset rather than Summerset, but I'll accept I could be wrong on that one. But generally, the way it's pronounced is summer, as in S-U-M, but it's spelled S-O-M. I think. Now I'm going to have to check. Seriously, I'm going to have to check now because that's going to get on my nerves if I don't figure that one out. There we go. Right. Okay, yes, that's that one. Right, we go. Yeah, as I thought. It's summer, as in the season is for this game, but if it's spelled Som, it's the place in England. But it's pronounced Sum. There we go. I was right. This one feels vindicated. Okay, so go to the Canon Reeves' house, which is a nice looking place right over there. It's going to fall down here. Oh, hello. What's that? Is there a treasure chest down here or something? Oh, it's a dead... That's interesting. It's a collection. Summerset. Yeah. Oh, so that's what those little things mean. Okay. So that's another collection to do. Ah. I didn't realize, of course it makes sense. Most of the zones do, most of the non-base zones do seem to have a collection thing. It makes sense, you know, you want to keep people around in the zone for long as possible, so having people go from spot to spot does make sense. That's pleased me. There's a collection for this area. Hello, cat. Hello. Hold on. Let me get comfortable. I know. Hello. Hold on. I was getting into positions. Okay, fine. So you could sit on my lap comfortably, but oh, you want to sleep? You know what? If you're going to sleep that way, you're gonna have to move just a little bit, sweetheart. You're sitting on my headphone cords. Thank you. There we go. No, it's okay. Shh. It's okay. There you go. Come on. You were sitting on my headphone cords, and it was going to pull the headphones out. Come on. There we go. Park your butt. So, that's the microphone. You've sniffed that many times. You know what that is. Okay. Just attended to Her Majesty here. That's it. There we go. You get yourself comfortable. Have to attend to the Lord and Master. What was that? That's it. Lie down. I'm trying to encourage her to, when she lies on my lap, to not lie on one leg, like to lie on both of them, so it doesn't hurt my leg as much when she does it for too long. So I am definitely trying to...
Queen? How dare you accuse my son of treason?
Encourage what she's doing right now, which is now spread across both legs. Can I move?
The Queen's eye.
Eyes?
How dare he not identify himself when he first arrived? And how dare he accuse my foolish son of something as serious as treason? The Queen shall hear of this, mark my words.
Nidali was more than foolish. He killed a high elf and is working with the Sea Slode.
Sea Slode? Plus all this nonsense about Altma's superiority, and now murder? I am the
Murder.
of Relenthil.
There's been a murder. Get it? Murder.
How in the Queen's name am I supposed to reconcile my son's actions?
Sometimes my genius is staggering. So I've been watching a bit of the Grand Tour again recently. That is not something this one can help you with.
Oh, Doril, what have you done? Please, you must talk to
just for a little bit though.
He needs to show mercy. I'm sure we can find a way to resolve this without... Oh, here comes Nadoril now.
Come on, mind your back. This one's trying to play a game. Okay, here we go. Your son has a lot to answer for, Canon Reef.
I have a lot to answer for? The court of Bedlam is going to turn me into a god.
Foolishness can be ignored. Murder and treason, not so much.
They're not going to turn you into a god.
Queen have no authority over a true Altma, you mangy cat.
Oh.
One cannot allow your crimes to stand unanswered.
Nadoril! No! No! I understand. Relenthil is loyal to the Queen.
Well, to be fair, we did do something very similar a little while back, so I ain't gonna judge. I ain't judging Razandar.
Sometimes the eye sees treason and must cut it out before it spreads. This one is sorry you had to witness that.
Dude, you've seen some of the stuff that I have done in the past, okay? We're cool, right? We're still buds. I mean, although, couldn't you have just arrested him instead?
Blasphemy, treason, murder. How many crimes must one commit to attract the attention of the executioner's blade?
Yeah.
Raz decided that a message had to be sent. Enemies of the Queen will not be tolerated.
Velena's rarely seen you this serious.
Treason and the Queen's justice are serious business. Raz has been forced into this role on rare occasions, but he never seeks it out or looks forward to wielding the blade. A necessary part of my job, yes.
Yeah, so you're doing it, but you don't necessarily have to enjoy it. I get where you're going at. Is there anything else you need from Velen right now?
No. Raz will see to the Cannon Reeve and send word to the Queen before looking deeper into the Court of Bedlam. You should return to Arteum and let the Sijiks know what we learned. I tell you, Five Claw, this whole situation makes Raz want to hiss.
Understandable. I'm going to have a little walk around this residence first, just in reasons. Do not follow this one. Kind of radishes, yet one of those.
There's a thief among us.
Shit. I didn't. Run. I stole a cut of radishes, didn't even realise she was standing right behind me. Note to self, always check the room before liberating goods. Okay, if I get stopped by the popo, that's fair. You know what? I'm just gonna pay my fine. I'm just gonna pay my fine.
Stop right there. The only law your kind understands is the law of intense pain. So will you pay, or will you suffer?
Well, if I pay you, I will suffer. But
What a surprise! You paid.
trust me, for Khajiit, that is paid. Plus, also there's an achievement going with it as well. So with small little ones like that, I don't mind it. You know what? I'm calling out my idiot tax for not paying attention to what I was doing and not checking the room out beforehand. So, yep, that was on me. And once again, can't get over how beautiful this place is. Right. So go through the arch. Seriously, just look at it. This is, I know I keep saying it, but this is definitely like something out of a flipping Disney movie.
Enough, Silery. These mysterious deaths are our business to solve, not yours.
1 second, I think I've just seen more dope armor. Yep.
Little busy at the moment. You know, now's not the time to be wandering around, what with the gruesome killings and clueless investigators. Could wind up dead, or answering questions until you wish you were.
Wait, gruesome killings? What's going on here?
From what I gather, soldiers at Katon Keep have been disappearing in the night, only to have their desiccated bodies show up days later.
Desiccated?
The garrison's completely spooked. I came to look into it, but the divine prosecution beat me here.
Please tell them why that is a problem.
We don't exactly see eye to eye when it comes to hunting baddies, so now they're going to spend weeks questioning soldiers and measuring footprints, while more people get turned to jerky. Actually, maybe you could help me with that?
Alright, what do you want? What do you need this one to do?
I really thought I was going to have to do a lot more convincing. Helping strangers break into keeps a hobby of yours. Odd hobby. But I think it is a distraction. If you can keep Linderfoy at the gate, busy for a minute, I can handle the rest.
That's with regards to breaking in entries, let's say sometimes fate requires me to go places that others do not wish me to go to. Yes, that's a good one. Yes, we'll go with that. But any idea how this one can hold her attention?
I have a document saying I'm an inspector sent by the proxy queen to investigate. But since Linderfoy and everyone else in there knows that's not true, I can't use it. You, though. Show it to Lynn, act all high society, and waltz right in.
All high society? Nudge, me. I think I might have a costume that can deal with that. But tell this one, you expect this to work?
Doesn't matter. It'll buy me time to sneak past either way. If you do get inside, all the better. We can partner up. I'm sure you'll do fine. It helps if you imagine a really big stick up your spine. Straight back. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, Royal Inspector. Off you go. Just talk like you've never interacted with an actual person at any point in your life. We'll put a stop to these killings, and maybe not even get arrested. Fun, right?
Just how extra legal is what we are about to do?
Only slightly. And the Order has bigger concerns at the moment. Once it's clear you're not a suspect, I'm sure they'd let you off with a stern warning. but we're not going to get caught, right?
And this one's taking the 5th. Right, I need a new costume. If I'm going to act like a noble, I need to look like one. Okay. Now, I believe I actually do have like a noble-looking costume somewhere. Well, that's a court jester. No, I can't be doing that. Let's see. Grim Harvester, no. Antiquary, no. I need to look like a noble. I need to look like someone who is definitely a... Ooh, Jarl Finery. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that makes me look like a... Go there. Zoom in. Let's get those keys wrong. Yeah. Slightly pale. Odd-shaped, odd-colour eyes. Fine clothing. And a slightly glowing horse. Yep. I got the noble look. Zoom back out again. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. I'm sorry. Hello.
This keep has been ordered sealed by the divine prosecution, pending the completion of our investigation. Please be on your way.
If you find that the proxy queen sent this Khajiit to investigate the unusual deaths at this keep.
That's interesting, because investigating these killings is obviously the jurisdiction of the divine prosecution. So something tells me you're full of griffin guano. Give me one reason why I shouldn't hold you for questioning.
Oh, that was amazing. This one has the official mandate. Right here.
Let me see those. It looks official. I don't know who you are, but this
that was funny.
investigation is
That's
clearly
maybe...
under our purview. This is about politics, isn't it? Always politics.
This one cannot say.
Of course you can't. Fine, go inside. I won't stand in your way, but stay out of mine.
Of course. What would you take this Khajiit to be? That. The fact that stuff happens in the background sometimes when you're talking to an NPC is another little touch that just... It doesn't happen all the time. But it happens enough that, you know, I've got to the habit now of when I'm talking to an NPC, I'm looking in the background. And if I see any movement, it could be from a player or it could be from an NPC or an event that's happening, I'm also watching them. That was good. That was... So, you know, this one had difficulty keeping a straight face. But it was good.
You must have clenched pretty hard to sell those forged papers to the likes of Lynn. Relax. You sprained something. Now,
I'm liking this character. I really am.
That's evaded capture for weeks. Easy, right?
Wait. Main character. Wait, how do you know the killer's a Daedra?
Most killers don't suck out all your organs and leave a corpse with the consistency of stale bread. Mortal ones, anyway. And neither do vampires, for that matter. Aside from that...
That's very true.
I have my methods of sniffing out Daedra.
Shh. Okay, that was going to be my next question. It's like, yeah, vampires can do it, but to be fair, vampires just, at least in this game, just, you know, drain the blood and stuff. They don't decide they're going to have, your kidneys as a after-dinner mint. But what are you talking about, for instance?
Well, when you expose the stem of an attuned Wilderking rod to air that someone breathed in the presence of a Daedra, it glows orange. Also, my latest Squablood scribing said, you know what, just watch and learn.
Learn what?
I'm getting to that. Don't rush me. Just stand back and don't radiate any palpable evil, all right?
This one makes no promises.
This is a little trick I picked. Stendar, shine your righteous light on those that would flee your justice. Show me where evil lurks, and I will deliver retribution. 2 lights. There's not supposed to be... Alright, whatever. I'll follow this one. Follow that light and see where it leads you. Then meet me inside the refectory. Go, go!
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, I've just realised what I'm doing. This is like a cat chasing a laser light. In this kind, I'm now chasing a magic light. Wow. Way to play out the stereotypes. Ooh, glowy thing. Come to Valen. Come to me. Glowy thing. Yeah. Ooh. Candelabra, right? Interesting. And it's a secret passage. Oh. Well, that's, oh dear. That is a desiccated corpse. Oh, well done, glowy light. Smeared footprints, okay. Desiccated corpse. Excuse me. Shriveled cocoon. Insatiable. Alright. Okay, now I've learnt my lesson. Okay. No. No, I'm getting... No, focus on the quest. Focus on the quest. You can come in. Alright, there's a person there. Oh, there was a guard there. Oh, that was close. That was close. Just got up as I opened that box. Too risky. Okay. I don't know that one, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, I got confused there. Okay, someone is...
Ah, the accomplice.
Justica?
2 arrests in 1 day. This is going to reflect well on my next report.
Okay, dude, you got sweet ass armor, but arresting Valen would be a mistake. He has found evidence of a dangerous summoning ritual.
Oh, did you? Well, let me see it then. The Insatiable, is it? Who writes this rubbish? Grisly rubbish at that. I'll admit the methods are similar to our case, but this still doesn't prove the presence of an actual Daedra. Where did you find this?
There was a hidden room here in the keep where the ritual took place. Celery's tracking spell led Khajiit to it.
I was never informed of any architectural eccentricities, something the garrison will answer for, so that spell might have some merit. Sillery claims it was leading her to a Daedra hiding in the cellar. Are you willing to stake your freedom on that?
Vren thinks you should start listening to Sillery.
To be clear, when all is said and done with this, I'm arresting you anyway. But I'll indulge this line of inquiry. If you're right, I'm sure your cooperation will reflect favorably in your trial. Fleeing will not. Am I understood?
Yes. Let's go find this Daedra, okay?
Release her.
But, sir...
Now.
This is a mistake. We're all done being idiots? Good. Let's find this Daedra.
This is going to end badly.
Now, children, this might be fun. I've not hunted a Daedra in decades.
Your idea of fun is different to mine. I think after this quest will be when I end it for the night, because this is going to be another one of those days when things are going really quick. Again, not complaining at all, just... Oh. Okay, just thinking.
Light will reveal the Daedra. Be ready.
Oh.
More outsider magic. Reckless Silery.
Have a little faith, High. It's tracking something.
Yes.
A dead end. How embarrassing.
Not really. Okay, she just got yanked through a portal.
Fan out. That thing can't have gone far.
I'll go this way.
Fan out? Why? I thought you didn't believe me. Check down the hole. I'll see what I can find up ahead.
Ooh. A blueprint. Not bad. Again, I have to send that off to old Bob. There's a blue tier blueprint as well. Show us your worth. Okay. And then through here.
Wait your turn, morsel. You'll meet the insatiable soon enough.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, I think we might be on the right track. Ow.
Who was that?
Our Daedra summoner, no doubt. No one I recognize. Begs questions, but that can wait. Give chase and find Lindefway. Silery went after her, but there was an awful lot of screaming.
Lindefway. I keep thinking that sounds like a Welsh name. It has that sort of, it's the double L sound. Lindefway.
Through those doors. Down where we keep the wine. This place, it's Khaitan, but different. I'm probably not making much sense, am I?
Yeah.
Helping the others falls to you now. Terribly sorry about that.
Don't move. This one will return with help. And then we can forget about that trial he was talking about for myself and my companion. Yes? We're in the Upside Down world. Yeah, the... Oh, what's it called?
Oh God, it's going to eat me. Anyone, help me.
Oh, what's the name of it? Yeah, you're right. From Stranger Things. There's a... It might... I don't think it's just the Upside Down. There's a specific name for it. Oh, no, this looks jolly, doesn't it? Hello.
It's trying to slip away into the real world. I'll hold it as long as I can.
Alright. Oh, great. I can't use my vampire game for a while. That's it. You get turn into a light bulb.
Chew on that for a while, gut sucker.
Silery, you saved me.
Don't look so surprised. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Won't expect that, will you? Okay, I'm trying to think what that thing is called now from
You live? This won't do. This won't
The
do.
summoner, she's getting away.
from Stranger Things again. I'm gonna have to check now because this will annoy me.
Lynn, can you hold this portal open?
Why? Where are you going?
Find that mage and kick her ass. I'm going back for High.
You'll be trapped.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Why
Yeah.
does she never listen?
It is actually called the Upside Down. All right. I stand corrected on that one. It is the Upside Down. That's going to bug me. It's like, you know, when you're looking at something and you think, that can't be right. And then you find out it was right. It was one of those moments.
I can't hold it. That was such a stupid, reckless. Damn it, Silery. I can't let her lord this over me. We have to save them.
We will. But first we need to find that mage. Any ideas?
She must be hiding in these ruins. Wait, I know where we are. These ruins are right under the nose of Khaitan Keep. Silery and I explored here as children. We always did love mysteries. Our mothers hated it. We'd come home covered in clay.
Because you'd found clay trapped around the secret room where that mage summoned the insatiable.
So the mage got into Caton Keep through here somehow. Was that her reason for coming here? We still don't know our suspect. Her motives, barely anything really. Gods, this investigation hasn't really gotten away from me.
Yeah, read this. Her name is Terranil, and she was sent to preoccupy the Satan garrison.
A conspiracy? Now that's something I can grasp. The tone of this letter suggests our perpetrator can't afford to simply go into hiding. We're backing her into a corner. That'll make her desperate. What's that?
What is what?
I just felt a ripple of magicka, like the opening of those portals, but much larger. I think the others are in danger. It came from that way, across the bridge. Hurry!
Alright. Shit, I can't mount up. So, Leroy! Oops, won't go any further. There you go, you can piss off. There you go. Alright, let's do this. Go into this bit. The vaults. Well, this just screams boss fight, doesn't it?
No sign of Raniel, but this is definitely the epicenter of the magic I felt. There's still power clinging to this Aldma altar. It must be the bridge she is using to travel to and from the realm of that thing.
You can open it, yes?
Theoretically, from what little I know about opening portals to Daedric realms, there's typically an object here, in Tamriel, that is attuned to the place in question. This Aldma altar is the only thing I'm getting a strong feeling from.
So we can use this altar to open a portal to the gorge?
Not as it is. If this is a bridge, then Taraniel has barred and locked the gates. We need to undo her spell, then I should be able to recreate the ritual to open the way for us.
How do we do that?
In my experience, most cultists tend to just ape whatever spells and rituals someone else developed. That letter you showed me mentioned books from her benefactor. You found one for Daedra's summoning. It stands to reason there's another for this.
Okay. Oh, look, and there it is. Okay, so use the light stones in Anima Ego. So let's use Anima Ego Incandescence? Mortality.
Well, that was dramatic. That's it! It reeks of that monster's realm. I'll hold it open. Go.
Cool.
Ugh, it feels like worms wriggling through my soul.
You?
I can do this.
Again?
I can do
How
this.
did you? I'll feed your corpse to the insatiable.
Yeah, see, the problem is it's dead. Alright, oh, you try and flame on me. No, no, have that.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Where is she?
Somehow.
I can hear her, but...
Way, quickly! I can't hold this open for long.
Well, I've had my fill of this place. Let's excuse ourselves before any more dinner guests.
That was fun. Once you begin a light attack, you can immediately activate an ability from your skill bar without interrupting that light attack. Ooh. That explains why people keep talking about light weaving attacks, because you can basically do, in effect, 2 attacks at once. Cool.
Thanks for stopping that Daedra-loving loony from sucking out my soul. You took a big risk sticking your neck out for us. But what are recent acquaintances for, right?
Guess I owe Lynn too. Not going to live that down.
You and Haricilla are going to be alright, yes?
We'll be fine. It's not the first time someone has tried to drain and devour my soul. Happens more often than you'd think, actually. Hazards of the job. As for Hai, I think he's secretly enjoying all this excitement.
What was Terranil trying to do to you two?
She was raving about her work not being done, and how she was going to use our desiccated husks to restore the insatiable. I sort of tuned it out at a certain point, but got the impression she wasn't doing all this for her own amusement.
She was definitely doing this for some benefactor. There was mention of a court, but no specific. It's a court of Bedlam. It's the court of Bedlam's got to be.
No surprise there. Daedra worshippers always seem to work in groups. How do they even meet? Single cultist postings on the local bulletin boards? Bet they're hiding them under the crafting writs.
That's a good question. How do top secrets supposedly cults form? If you don't even. That's going to hurt my brain. No. Forgive Belen for asking, but what is our next move?
Looks like someone got bitten by the hunting bug on this little adventure.
Oh yes.
Savor your victory, killer. Katon Keep is safe again thanks to you.
Ooh.
Judging by these results, I should rope random strangers into my work more often. Kidding.
You're fine.
Now that the immediate danger's passed, I will want to get back to combing through the details of what transpired here. It'll be really boring. Like, really boring. But since you got us back on speaking terms, I'll help Lynn and Hai investigate.
Okay. And that, as I said, is where I'm going to end things for tonight, because that has worked out quite perfectly. Nice little quest to end things off with there. I'm still, yeah, that dancing elf earlier, that's an image that's going to stay in my head for a long time. And I've never been so happy to have been wrong about guessing who a person was in a quest like that. Seriously, that blew me away. How well all that was done. And she's now happy. So, okay. So I'm going to bid you good night. Now, obviously the weekend's coming up, so I won't be back until Tuesday now. I have pre-ordered and purchased the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Excuse me. But I don't plan on playing that until I have completed the Final Fantasy XIV current storyline. There's a new expansion coming out for 14 in I think a couple of months. Obviously, Gates of Oblivion should be out in a couple of weeks. So I've got a lot of games to be working through. Like, I'll still be focusing on ESO as my main one on stream. But my mind's gone blank. So I'm just going to leave it there. And I hope you have a good weekend. And see you next week. Bye.